There we go. Man even came reveal with his shirt.
Easy.
Now you're making me feel like
I
don't want to put my shirts on, man. That's the thing. Because
I see it at the back though. I see it at the back.
wait,
Come on.
it just had to be there. Now I just have to show like at least it's there. At least it's there. How you though? How you doing, bro?
I'm easy, bro. I'm easy.
I mean, okay, now that the niceties are done, now we can talk the real business. I don't think we'll be as friendly.
Yes.
I don't think we'll be this friendly as we go progressing the video. How are you feeling about your team?
I don't know. I've got a balanced. I've got a great team.
I think so. I don't know, man. I don't know why. I just feel like your team's gonna make me angry. I don't know why.
No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't.
Hopefully, no. Hopefully, you're one of those Man United fans that have common sense. But like, how you feeling? I know you. You're a smart man. How you feel? What do you make of Man United's season so far, like as a whole?
You know what, eh? If it wasn't for that Champions League knockout, it would be a very good season.
Yeah, I get you.
If we didn't lose that, because we're progressing in the league.
Mm-hmm,
okay, we lost in the Carabao Cup to City, but it's
City, and that was a great City side. So
FA Cup, we're still in it. We still have a chance. But I feel we have a good chance with Europa League as well. I'd rather win Europa League than go to the round of 16 in the Champions League and lose. You get me?
I don't know why. I see what you're trying to do there, but I mean, that's not giving you my team. My team.
You guys won. You guys won yesterday. So
yeah. I'm very happy yesterday. Like, I don't know if you watched the game, but like Simeone was super different.
Yeah, I saw that goal. But like, no, 6-3-1. What is that?
Yeah, he was crazy. Mendy was a bit suspect yesterday, but like other than that,
when I had to choose a keeper for this, my word, I don't know,
man. I don't know. The keeper situation is
all of the keepers are like, nah, man.
Nah, I think Mendy is solid. Mendy is solid. Mendy has only made like one mistake this season. Only one.
You'll see my team. You'll see my team.
Wait, you want to get straight into it, or we're just gonna?
Yeah, we can.
Let's get straight into it. So formation we're playing is 4-3-3. Obviously one is a holding. That holding position is very interesting. I don't know who you put there. I think. But anyway, let's just start with it. Keeper, who are you saying is your goalkeeper?
Yeah, I had to pick Mendy.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Why?
I had because you see, look here. So he has in the Premier League, he has 20 games played, 10 clean sheets, and 16 goals conceded, right? His average silver score is 6.82 in the Prem.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, he's been
yeah. And he has that one error leading to goal that you spoke about, the one mistake he had. And he has 83% pass accuracy, so I mean, he can play out from the back as well. On the other hand, 23 games, 8 clean sheets, 29 goals conceded. So, I mean...
The thing is, personally, I love Mendy. I love Mendy to bits. I think he's been solid. He's been a big addition to our squad. He's improved our team drastically. However, and we're doing it off form. If we're doing it off form 100%, I'm not even going to try and... Personally, my goalkeeper was David De Gea, to be honest. It was De Gea. As much as I love Mendy, I was like, who's the better goalkeeper? But as we discussed previously, we're doing it off form. So 100% Mendy gets in. So I get you. Nah, I'm not even going to contest that.
Yes,
yeah, he's been
this
solid.
Season, I would choose Henderson, right? But he hasn't played enough games to say that I can give him that opportunity,
Yeah, I get you. What we do now? Right back, left? No, right back. Who's your?
You know me. Aaron
Wan-Bissaka,
the best 1v1 defender in the world.
100%. I 100% agree with you. I'm a big man of a defender has to do his job first, which is to defend.
Yeah, his job is he's called a defender.
There we go. If he's not that great attacking wise, it's not the end of the world because he's doing his job as a defender. His number one job is to defend.
One thing about him with defending is his positional awareness.
Yeah, because he's so solid.
You see at the back post, he's always caught out. Like if you see that across the ball, he'll be on top of Lindelof, and then his man there at the back post is free. So that's one thing I don't rate about him, but he's working on that. We're getting better.
I would have like if Reece James was playing more, I think Reece James could have had like a shot to be in the team. But I'm not gonna rival Aaron Wan-Bissaka. So I think it's fair. Wan-Bissaka, so it's Let me get a pen, man. So it's okay, cool. So it's Mendy so far. We've got Mendy in goalkeeper. Right back is man like Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
You know already.
And now 2 centre backs. That's gonna be very interesting. I'm just gonna give you my 2 centre backs. I want to see your reaction is. My 2 centre backs
Yes.
are Rudiger and Azpilicueta. What are you saying? What are you telling me?
Me? I went Maguire and Zuma.
You see, I don't mind.
You know why I say Maguire?
Okay, I'm listening.
You know why I say Maguire?
Mm-hmm.
If, firstly, he's always available. You can't play if you're not available. And he's the only outfield player to play every single minute in the league this season. You know? So it's like, he's always available. He's has 11 attacks leading to goals, you know? So as in the build-up play, he would carry the ball or something. He would give a pre-assist.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
So, and football is a very centre-backs have to be able to play nowadays, you know. And his dribbling is also quite good.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if
the thing is, I rate Maguire because I love England.
The only problem with him is he's slow.
Yeah, shame.
Otherwise,
he will get done.
Otherwise, he's my centre-back.
The thing about having Maguire and Zuma hasn't really been playing, so I wasn't able to put Zuma in my team.
You know what? I even wrote here. He hasn't played since Tuchel, but he's been a top performer throughout the season.
100%. Zuma's my favorite defender at Chelsea.
Tuchel, I love him.
I love Zuma so much. I think he's our best after Thiago Silva. If Thiago Silva was fit, it would have been
Thiago Silva.
He was in my team. Thiago Silva would have 100%.
He was in my team. I mean, you can't keep him out no matter. Even though he's saying on form, but I mean, Thiago Silva is Thiago Silva.
But the thing with Maguire is, I love him because obviously I support England as well. So Maguire for England has always been solid.
You know?
But I don't know if he gets in this team based on form, because Zuma, 100%, Zuma deserves his place in. And I like the fact that you didn't even throw Lindelof's name in for contention, because we know he's not the best. But Rudiger, I loved Rudiger for a while, and then when he started doing his nonsense last season, they were around games, we were just losing consistently, and he was at fault. He was a big factor in those games. I was like, this guy's.
I remember that Sheffield game when you guys lost 3-0. I think that game.
And then there was also a West Ham game where we played West Ham away, and Yarmolenko was driving at him. And one thing about Yarmolenko, we know, is he's only going to be
on his left.
He's going to cut it, and Rudiger literally let him.
I remember that goal.
Yeah. So Rudiger, but now he's turned it around since Tuchel's come in, and I'm a big fan of him. Obviously, I've always loved him, so I'm happy for him. So he definitely deserves his place in the team. But I don't mind putting Maguire in over Azpilicueta, because Azpilicueta isn't really a centre back. He's a right back.
Actually, I was thinking of Azpilicueta next to Maguire, but it would be the same problem that you have with Lindelof and Maguire. So it wouldn't work together. You get me? Not saying that Azpilicueta has been with as a heading and all that, and
yeah. He's tiny. Aspi. So Maguire and Rudiger, they complement each other because they're both ball-playing centre backs. One is quick, one is not. So I can see it happening. So I agree with you, Maguire.
And they both like to make mistakes now and then, but it happens.
Maguire and Rudiger, I think it's solid. Yeah, Maguire, Rudiger. Left back, I'm going to make this really simple for you. I think left back, it's not the Luke Shaw gets in. Simple.
Luke Shaw. Best left back in the league this season for me. Maybe Robertson's close, but I mean, for me,
if we had kept playing three at the back, if we kept playing four at the back, I definitely could have seen Chilwell, because there were a run of games where Chilwell was playing so well. He started the season off so well. He was at the time one of the best left backs in the league, top 300%.
I was thinking of that, but I was like, nah, Luke Shaw he's taking his game to another level.
I love him. I don't love your club, but I love him. Now the biggest position, I think, the talking point. Who's holding this team? Who's the anchor for this team?
This is very controversial. This is controversial because they're not a holder themselves, as in a proper holder. Because I was in a predicament, right? I'll explain it later. But I had to put McTominay there. It's I know it's not a holding. You're all out attack and vibes.
Yeah, 100%.
I'll tell you why. Because if we're looking at the three midfielders who have been performing consistently through the whole season, Not sure if you agree with me, but I'd say McTominay, Mount, and Bruno. You know, I know you guys don't rate Mount so much. I don't know why I don't rate Mount.
I love
Chelsea
Mount.
fans.
I think Mount is a
Chelsea fans.
baller. You can't talk to me about Mason
I
Mount. I
love
love
Mount.
Mason Mount.
I love Mount.
Now he's
I love
quality.
Mount.
He's future Chelsea captain. He's. I wouldn't play Mount there. To be honest, I would from the person that's going to anchor this team. Well, in my opinion, which should have been was Kovacic. I think he will do the job perfectly. Kovacic holds. Okay, wait. Let me just give you my three. So Kovacic is holding, and then the two up front. Well, not up front, but the two in front of him is Bruno Fernandes. I think that's one position we cannot like.
You can't.
As much as
put him in.
As much as I'm not the biggest fan of him. Like his quality is annoying at sometimes because like. I think the fact that he scored so many penalties, it's to his own detriment because people just see penalties and like, that's all he does. But like he does way more. It's just that if you don't pay attention to what he does, you'll just think, he's just a penalty magician. But he's not just a penalty magician.
And then the thing is also, with Bruno, they're always like, in the big games he goes missing, so to say.
Yeah, which is true.
Because he's always trying that. Yeah, but he's always trying that killer pass, man. That killer pass. Then it makes his performance worse than it actually is. But he still, if he loses the ball, you see him immediately just, he goes, he wants to work, he wants to win it back. He goes, he wins it back. If he sees that, say, someone's not putting in work, he will shout at them, tell them, hey, look at me.
I've noticed that. Yeah. I can see him becoming like a future captain. The thing about Bruno is like they always bring a stat about like he loses the ball a lot, but obviously the top players are going to lose the ball if they're always trying things. So they're like you can't use that.
He's a creative midfielder.
Yeah.
He's a great. He's not a centre back who, if you lose the ball, they score. Or even the holding mid. Yeah?
So it's Bruno Fernandes, and next to Bruno Fernandes is someone I thought that you can't even. It has to be Mason Mount.
Mason, that has to be Mason. Mason.
It's simple, my G.
Mason, come on.
So what do you think? Do you think Kovacic did not? Because Kovacic is a baller. Like Rooney.
With both Kovacic and McSauce, right? None of them are holding midfielders.
That's very true.
Proper.
Yeah.
It's not Kante or Jorginho or Matic. Those are the three holding midfielders in the team. If we had to choose,
because if Kante was like playing more consistently, I definitely think Kante would have been like 100%.
I was gonna do Kante, but
he's not bad. But I wouldn't play Fred there.
And the thing is also, if you look at Bruno and Mount, they're both kind of attacking type midfielders.
Yeah.
So the work isn't going to be there to really defend.
And like Mason Mount will work, but between the two of them, Mason Mount will work more. So it will free up Bruno Fernandes as well. And he can, you can just showcase his talent because Mason Mount will be doing like the dog work again.
I also put McTominay, man, because for Scotland he plays centre back, so he has that defensive type of mindset. He can play, And Kovacic is also brilliant, but like with ball carrying, the dribble success rate is just high. So you'll break the press nicely. And I can remember that game. I'm not sure if you saw, but that game against City, man, where it was Wan-Bissaka and McTominay, where they like played through that City press and then they played it to Bruno. But you remember that? Oof. But yeah, it's up to you. You can choose.
Nah, bro. Like it means, I think, personally, if we're doing it like who's the better player, I think there's no competition. It's Kovacic. I don't trust McTominay enough. I don't think he has a maturity to like be the anchor for the team. Kovacic as well is. I wouldn't trust Kovacic 100%, but out of all the options we have, I think Kovacic is the best. If Fred was playing much better, Fred could have definitely played there. However, he hasn't been the best. So Jorginho definitely. I didn't even consider Jorginho. Him playing there is just like he's alive.
You know what? I love Jorginho.
No, I can't. I'm not having it.
I love Jorginho.
I'm not having it. I don't think you watch Chelsea enough to say you love Jorginho.
He's not. I'm not saying he's a Busquets player. He's not that good, but as in, he plays simple, man. Sideways. His game isn't to like attack or like to break the line. He'll just play it to the attacking midfielder, and then they can play it. He'll take the ball from the centre back. He'll play it to the attacking midfielder, and then he'll play. That's why I love Jorginho.
With Jorginho is when Sarri was the manager, Sarri played Jorginho in the holding role. The thing about that is, if you're going to play Jorginho and Kante is going to do the job. So Kante will majority of the time, Kante will be out of position. But if Jorginho is the last person there, it's so easy to beat him because he has no pace and
his defensive work isn't the best.
Poor. It's poor.
That's also why I didn't put him in either, because it's like, nah, we're not gonna have. I know Mount works. He not works, but he's not. It's not Kante who's gonna pivot nicely with him, you know.
Gilmore could also play that position if he was more consistent in the squad.
In the future.
Yeah, 100%. But also the thing with Chelsea is we have so many great midfielders. I really don't know how we're gonna work this out. So we have Gilmore, Ampadu still needs to come back, and he could play centre back as well. Loftus-Cheek is also on loan, so I don't know. I think Loftus-Cheek's
I don't think Loftus-Cheek will come back then.
But the thing is, he's old now, and where is he going to play? Because our midfield's going to count. We have Loftus-Cheek, Kante, Jorginho, Kovacic, Mount, Kai Havertz. So many midfielders.
Ampadu is still young, and he can play centre back as well, so that's fine.
He can go on loan again.
Loftus-Cheek he's getting of age, you know.
Time is up. So I think at the end of the season we'll assess what needs to be done with Loftus-Cheek. But position now is left wing. I want to see who you put left wing.
Only one person. Who? Only one person. Marcus Rashford, MBE.
At Marcus Rashford right wing. Just so we can.
I was thinking that. But yes, keep going. Say why.
I put because I now need to tell you who my left winger is. Someone who I think is underrated. He's not the best in the world, but he's solid. The thing with the front three was the most difficult because I think attacking wise, both our teams have been poor. So to find someone who's been playing well and who can do a job, it was kind of tough. So I overlooked
besides Rashford, the others haven't been putting in 100% goals in that.
So based on form, this was the one where I stretched the word form. I love Dan James. I put Dan James left.
You put Dan James. You know what? That is perfect.
Okay.
That is perfect. But I was actually thinking of Hudson-Odoi right wing.
The thing about Hudson-Odoi is he's not playing this. I don't want to bend the rules.
Yeah, that's the same with Alonso. It's the same with Alonso playing left wing back and not left back. Yeah. I get you.
So
Dan James for sure, 100%.
Hudson-Odoi could do a job, but I think based on form, Dan James definitely gets he has to get into him. He's so disrespected
I respect
so disrespected by your fan base.
You know what it is? He's also he will always put in a shift.
100%.
He's the type of player who will, if the manager tells you to run laps 5 times around the field, you'll do it 5 times. If the manager says
always see pressing in the 90th minute. Dan James, he will work hard for this.
He plays like he actually wants to play, even though he's not the best technically.
Yeah, definitely.
But he will do the job. I love that choice. I have no problem with Dan James.
So at least the respected story I thought was going to be difficult.
Okay, we got the right winger.
Sorry, right winger, Rashford. I think that's fine. That's fair.
Striker is a tough one for me. I struggle with this one.
Let me listen to your argument for striker.
So, I was not going to put Martial in.
Okay, thank you. Common sense. I love that. Thank you very much.
Because as much as I love him, he's not on form this season.
100%. He's been poor. Poor is an understatement.
So, I was thinking Timo,
but
he misses a bit way too many for me. Tammy, I don't think has played enough this season.
Tammy hasn't been great. He's scored enough goals, but he hasn't been great. He really hasn't been great.
And based on last night's performance, that goal last night, it just Giroud. And I was looking. He has a 22% goal conversion, while Harry Kane has a 20% goal conversion.
Whoa, okay, let's relax. I see where you're going with this, but let's relax. Let's not do that. I feel like you're
not comparing.
100%.
Not comparing. But if you just
I see what you're saying.
You will score more goals.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Greenwood as well, but he hasn't played striker for me. He's always played on the right wing. He hasn't played striker, so I couldn't put him there either.
He also isn't having a great season, to be honest. I know it's really not his fault. The media have been on his back. And didn't his best friend die? So it's really we can't be too harsh on him. My striking option was Timo Werner. I know it's he hasn't been the best, But like you did, I weighed up the options as well. Martial, definitely, he was in contention. Tammy Abraham, I also didn't consider him. I like Tammy Abraham, but I don't think he has the ability to be like a number one striker for a team. Like he hasn't really progressed from last season. Because he's tall, man. So you assume Tammy Abraham to do like the basic things of a target man, hold up the ball, chest play, link up play, but he's really not the best at that. And like whenever we play Timo Werner and Tammy Abraham up front, I'm never the happiest because they're very similar. Obviously they're very like different because one's tall, one's small, but like they always make the same runs. So
I get you.
So them playing together doesn't work. And like you said yesterday, Giroud played with Timo Werner and they complemented each other so well because Timo Werner can do the dirty work.
I also put Giroud in because you see his performances with France. He's not a goal scorer with France. Yes, he scored a lot of goals for France, but like his job is more to link up the play. Put Mbappe in.
We saw what he did in 2018 World Cup.
Exactly. So I was thinking the same if you have Rashford. Okay, I was thinking Hudson-Odoi. So, but if you have Rashford and James, if you can keep up a consistency, and he can just keep being consistent, they could also do not what Mbappe and Griezmann did, but they do the same type of job as them. You get me? And Giroud, all that play and everything is just top notch. He's so underrated.
He's the best target man in the world. I genuinely think he's the best target man in the world.
He's so underrated to me.
So underrated. The thing is, I think he will leave in the summer, and I don't fault him for that because I think like if we're not gonna play him, let him like go play his football.
Yeah, let him get game time.
Also, like I think he definitely wants to play 2022 World Cup. Sorry.
2022, yeah.
Yeah. So I think he needs to go in game time. The reason I put Timo Werner is because Giroud hasn't really been playing much, and Timo has since Tuchel's been in it, Timo has improved a lot. Like he hasn't been scoring the most, but like he's improved his work rate. His work rate has always been excellent, but like he just looks like we're seeing shades of the player that was there.
That's supposed to be signed, yeah.
Definitely Giroud. I'm not even going to argue. Giroud can definitely be in like our starting strike, and it makes sense. But yeah, 100%. So I think we can both agree Giroud gets in.
Okay, Giroud.
I bet.
Perfect.
Man, like GQ starting up front. So who's going to be the manager? Who do you think is our manager for this team?
Based on what they've won, you would have to go Thomas Tuchel. You would have to.
I can agree with that.
I love Oli. Like that is my guy. If there's one thing I want to see this season is him winning a title, a trophy, any type of trophy. It's either going to be the Europa League or FA Cup, but just a trophy.
And you know what the thing is? Like, the whack thing with Oli is not Oli, it's just United in general. Is if you look at the FA Cup is the draw is like I was doing something. So if the draw goes like as planned, so let's say you guys play Leicester. Who do you guys play in the FA Cup?
Leicester, yeah.
Leicester, cool. Leicester. Let's say you beat Leicester, and then Man City play Everton. Man City beat Everton. You guys play Man City, and on our side is we play Sheffield, and I think Southampton play someone else.
They play.
So let's say we there's a possibility we could be in the final, and I don't like. I don't want to do that because I feel like we'll just give like Chelsea or the club to just give Ole his first like trophy in England. And I can't see that happening. I can't.
Charity FC.
Yeah, you already know the vibes, bro. So I'm not. But we'll see, man. We'll see. Captain. I think the captain. There's only one captain. Who will be the captain of this team? Yeah, I'll give it to Maguire. I don't know what about you. I'll give it to Maguire.
Yeah, because he is captain of the.
And like captain is not here. You're not gonna give it to Rudiger. Bruno's not a bad shot as well. But yeah, that's the team.
He would be great.
Just to run through the team again. So our goalkeeper is Mendy. Our right back is Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Our two centre backs are Harry Maguire and Antonio Rudiger. Left back is the wonderful Luke Shaw. Our holding player is Mateo Kovacic with Mason Mount and Bruno Fernandes up in front of him. And then our front three consist of Daniel James, Olivier Giroud, and Marcus Rashford. So that's 1, 2, 3. 5 Chelsea players. I'll take that, to be honest. I will take that. I think it's not the worst thing in the world.
That's a fair team.
Yeah, it is a fair team. I mean,
especially if you consider where we are on the log as well. That's not like I've chosen just United players, or it's not like you've chosen just Chelsea players. It's a very
of course,
fair.
I'm not an idiot when it comes to Chelsea. I think like a lot of fans are like deluded, but like I will. You'll never see me like be like, yeah. I mean, there was a time where I was like, nah, Antonio Rudiger's better than Virgil van Dijk.
In high school, you have to talk like that,
100%. That's just the culture of high school.
In high school, you have to back your players. You have to chat the most nonsense. Oh, Harry Maguire is the best centre back in the world. And you're signing for 80 million. You have to say that.
That's one thing I'll always do. I'll always like back my players until I see like, nah, this player's done. Like Kai Havertz, I'm always going to back him.
Martial, struggling to back Martial.
He's not helping you. He's really not helping your case.
It's tough.
But nah, man, there is a player in there. I just feel like, I don't know. Just give him time. I don't think like what big additions to the squad do you think you need to make like in order to push for a title? What do you guys think you need?
Centre back. That's consistent.
Who though?
Because I wouldn't go for Koundé from Sevilla. If you know me, okay, this is.
I already know. I feel like I know what you're gonna say. I feel like I know what you're gonna say.
Ooh.
Grandmas. It could happen if you guys give him the money. I think he could, because I definitely think he'll be good. Sorry?
Will him and Maguire play well together?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm definitely. I think so. Because Maguire will only learn from Ramos. Maguire can't make Ramos worse. Ramos can only make Maguire better. So I can see it happening.
Yeah.
So you just think a centre back is all you need, and then title's coming.
But if not Ramos, then I would probably go for Milinkovic from Fiorentina. I rate him a lot because it also gives us money to go for a right winger.
Yeah.
Which is obviously
we know who you guys want.
Mr. Sancho.
I definitely think he'll come.
Mr. Sancho.
I think you guys fumbled the bag
by
not signing him this season. Now, the money you guys spent for what's the guy's name? What's his name, man? Cavani. Yeah. Like obviously you didn't pay a wage for free, but like his wages, could that money have not gone to buy Sancho? Yeah. Like what are your thoughts on like on Sunday? How do you think the game's gonna go? Like, give me a prediction. I want to score a line from you.
You know what? Because Tuchel plays very possession-wise, and United is arguably the best counter-attacking team in the world.
Ooh, that's a big shout. That is a big shout.
That's a big shout. That's why I say arguably.
Well, that's. I'm not even sure in the league.
Concede.
Leicester are up there.
We always concede.
Yeah.
I have to give you guys one because we always concede. Stupid set piece or something like that. We'll concede one. But I feel we can expose your defense.
Our defense has been solid, though.
Our
defense have been like solid recently. I'm not sure if you guys have the capabilities. I mean, but obviously you have Bruno, so you always have like a chance.
Yeah, but remember, Bruno doesn't show up in big games.
Yeah, I don't want to talk too much because whenever I talk too much, it always comes back to bite me. So I'm just gonna keep quiet. I'm not gonna like slander Bruno. I'm just gonna keep quiet because whenever I'm like, nah, this guy's been quiet, he goes and scores. I'm not gonna say anything. Bruno's a great player. Hopefully, he has the best game of his life on Sunday.
I'll go bold.
Reverse psychology.
I'll say 3-1.
3-1.
I'll say 3-1.
Okay, I would say 2-0 Chelsea because we're at home. We can't lose to United. There's two results that I never want to lose. One is Arsenal, and the other is United.
Arsenal.
That's Arsenal. We can't lose those games. None. And the game at Old Trafford. I mean, no manager wants to lose that game, so I would take that draw. But this one is a must-win.
Yeah,
if we had beaten,
a draw wouldn't be. Yeah.
A draw wouldn't be the worst result in the world. If we had beaten Southampton and then we beat you guys, I think we would have gone above you. So we can't catch you yet. I think we're like 4 points behind you. So there's a chance, we could catch you.
Something like that, yeah.
But I'm not too sure. Will we finish above you this season? I'm not too sure. Top 4, will we make top 4? I think so. The way life is going
I feel
now,
the top 4 will
we'll
be United, City, Leicester, and then between Liverpool, Chelsea.
Liverpool having big problems. Do you see the news about Henderson? He's out for like 3 months now.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
If he gets a surgery, if he goes for surgery, then he's out for the Euros maybe.
And some people might not even see that as like a big loss, but for England, I think that's a big loss because I feel like him and Declan Rice. I mean, we know Gareth Southgate's not going to play 4 at the back; he'll just play 3. So Rice and if we play 4 at the back, Rice and Henderson would have been perfect, and then just play Mount or Grealish or even Maddison. So we don't know. Like England's another story, but that's time for that.
I love Declan Rice so much.
Yeah.
Declan Rice is such a baller.
Lampard wanted him, and I didn't understand why. Like I knew his quality, but why want Declan Rice if we have N'Golo Kante, who's arguably the best defensive in the world? It is what it is, man. But Sunday is a big day. I hope you say your prayers and you do ours.
Hopefully we can get a win.
Hopefully not, but yeah, best of luck to you. I appreciate you doing this video with me. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to you.